and welcome to my YouTube channel. I have finally made this work. This is literally my 12th try. I do not want to try it once again. So I'm just going to do it in one go. Hello, my name is Vishnu Priya. I'm 23 years old and this is the second video on YouTube. In this video, I'll basically be answering these 4 questions about myself. So if you do not want to know about me, you can just like skip. I do not mind at all. You can probably watch like Mr. Beast. Yeah, that's really cool. Anyways, before we begin, I would just like to clarify 2 things. 1. I know I look like a snow globe. Please do not point it out. That's just my sunscreen. Number 2. This is literally my second time recording a YouTube video. Like, I am a mess and I do not know what to do, but I hope you would like the mess. So question number 1, who are you and what's your background? So you already by now know this, that I'm 23 years old and I live in Bangalore. My background is basically, I'm just a 12th pass. So like when I was like 19, I did my 12th standard, and after that I did not go to college. I started working right after that. I did some freelancing for like a couple of years and then later got into a job, and now I'm still at that job. So basically, a lot of people ask me, but how I was able to skip college and still like get into a job and stuff is basically because that requires you to have some skills. So when I was starting off, I learned copywriting as a skill. Copywriting is basically like, you can just like Google it, like yeah, Google will tell you a better definition than I can tell you. But yeah, I learned copywriting and I learned like marketing a little bit. So I would work with like clients and I would freelance, but like yeah, that was not very, that did not give me like a stable income. After that, I got a job. So I got that job because I knew copywriting and like how to write ads and how to persuade people and stuff like that. I knew it. So that's how I got the job. To be honest, like I don't think my boss till date cares like if I have a degree or not. He's like very open about that. And I think there are a lot of people who do not care if you have a degree or not. If you have the skill, like that's what matters to them. So yeah, this is my background, and I always wanted to be a YouTuber, but I never got to be because things kept happening and I never got the chance to be a YouTuber. But now that I finally have the chance, I'm gonna make the most of it and record a YouTube video, post it, make millions, blah blah blah. Anyways, so I'll give you a little bit story of why I wanted to become a YouTuber and how I got to know that I want to do this. So when I was in my like 9th standard or something, I love talking to a mirror. I would stand in front of the mirror and talk continuously. The only problem was nobody on the other end was listening. That's how I got to know that okay, probably mirror is not it, camera is it. If I talk to the camera, then there would be people on the other end listening, and that would just give me the validation that I want. So I told my best friend that I would become a YouTuber, and she said go for it. But like 9th happened and 10th and then boards, 11th, 12th I went to a boarding school, then again boards, and then I went into a whole depression spiral, so like nothing really happened. But now that I have the chance to be a YouTuber and like record videos and this and that, I would not give it up for anything. So yeah, this is my background of how I wanted to become a YouTuber and what I have done till now. Question number 2 is what inspired you to start a YouTube channel? Now there are 3 things. Number 1, I love sharing stories. It's very cathartic for me. I love telling my mistakes. I love telling about the struggles I had so you can learn from it, so someone else can get value from it. I love that shit. So that's how I know that I want to become a YouTuber and tell my story to the world. Number 2, I do not want to lie on my deathbed and regret that nobody knows me, that nobody knows my story, nobody knows what I went through. I would hate that. There are so many times I meet people who have done such inspiring things in their life. One of them being my nanny. She is like literally iron lady, okay? She has done so much great stuff in our life. The only problem is nobody knows it. Like apart from us and like her closer circle, nobody knows it. So sometimes I think like, what if Nani could just pick up the phone, record one video a day and post it? In 365 days, she would have so much money and she would get so many opportunities. She can publish a book, like she can open a YouTube channel and share about her struggles, and so many people can get inspired from it and learn from, but like yeah, she doesn't do that. Probably that's how she wants it, but yeah, I do not want that. I do not want to lie on my deathbed and be like, oh fuck, I went through so much struggle in my life and nobody knows it. Like, it was not worth it at all. So I want to make all the struggle worth it, like probably make money off of it. So yeah, that's why I want to become a YouTuber. That's reason number 2. Reason number 3 is I want to create a personal brand and a community. When I was in depression about like 2 years ago, I did not have a community. The only community I had was like Tamcore and Wizardly's comment section. So I would watch their videos a lot. I would like give a lot of credit to them. Like they were the ones who like literally saved my life. Otherwise, I don't know what could have happened. But yeah. So I would share my struggles and have people relate to me, and that's like something like a two-way communication thing, and it's very cathartic for me again. So yeah, I want to have a personal brand like that. Also, I really believe it would help me a lot in my career and life overall, you know. If I put out so much stuff on the internet, then there are people bound to notice it and, you know, invite me to opportunities in life. So yeah, that's the reason number 3, I want to have a personal brand. Okay, question number 3 is topics you're passionate about. I am very passionate about self-improvement, okay? Like, ever since I was a kid, I was watching this stuff and I would get a dopamine rush after watching like a good motivational video or a clip. Even now, like if I read a book, I get a dopamine rush off of it. So I'm very much into self-improvement. It can be anything: mindset, productivity, health, books, knowledge. I just love getting knowledge. My boss also calls it mental masturbation, is that you collect a lot of knowledge but do not use it. But yeah, like I would solve that problem later. Right now, I love collecting knowledge. Okay, now question number 4. What can you as a viewer expect from this channel? So there are 3 things you can expect. One is that there is not going to be bookish gyan as much. Of course, I'm going to tell you things that I've applied in my life and things I learned from books, things I learned from other people. There are going to be stuff like that, but more than anything, I'm going to share my stories. Like, that's the stuff I want. I love sharing my stories and what happened to me and how I dealt with it. So you in your struggles or in your life can take inspiration from it or know what not to do. And you know, you can just like, yeah, I can make your life a bit easier through that. Number 2, you can expect a lot of yapping. Like I would yap endlessly about how to have standards in your life, how not to befriend anyone and everyone, how hustle culture is not that bad if you're doing it for yourself. A controversial topic, I'll surely make a video on it. So yeah, a lot of yapping you can expect from me. Number 3 is you can expect book reviews, productivity tips and all that gyan, like stuff that I've learned from other people. So yeah, it's a bit here and there. I still don't know my niche and I still don't know what kind of YouTuber I want to become. But one thing I know is that you know, if you're a content creator, a lot of people think that step 1 is to know who you are and step 2 is to share it, which is like false. Nobody knows who they are. So it's other way around actually. Step 1, you share so much, you share every aspect of your life and you share everything. And step 2, that's how you get to filter out and know who you are. So I'm going to share everything I can, everything I want and everything I think that would help you guys. And then in the process, hopefully I'll get to know myself as well. But yeah, this was the second YouTube video I made and I am very happy about it. I hope my editors will not have a hard time editing it. But yeah, I will see you in the next YouTube video. Bye bye.